morning, guys. Mayong buntag. That's good morning in Bisaya, by the way. I'm Papa Tom. Thank you very much for watching my video. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for hitting the subscribe button. I am a part of Etching's life. That's our family channel. For those of you that are new to my channel and haven't seen us there, you can watch all the kids and the wife and all the good stuff, a blended modern family, Filipino, American, 3 kids, friends, family, all living here in the coastline of Florida and the Palm Beaches. Today's video, guys, is I'm gonna show you a few more things that I've found at estate sales that I've sold on eBay. So I know a lot of you have sent comments and questions. You want to learn how to sell some things on eBay, and you should. It's an easy way to make money. It's darn easy, and it's fun to do too. So today I'm going to show you 3 or 4 things that I picked up at some estate sales and what I sold them for, and just how easy it is to go out, pick things up, and make a little extra money for you, for your family, whatever you're saving for. So you know, that also leads into what my message for my kids is. I always try to give them something to sink their teeth into when they watch these videos down the road as they're growing up. It's all about saving money and becoming financially independent. And that's the hardest thing that a lot of people struggle with and don't learn how to do, because it's not easy, okay? Becoming financially independent, you need to learn to save your money. It's the easiest thing on earth that you can do is spend money. Everybody will take your money because that's the name of the game. You've got money in your pocket, it's burning a hole, you want to go buy something. We all have that. I don't know if there's a chemical reaction that makes us want to go spend that money as soon as we have it, but spending money is so easy. Saving money, so hard. People don't want to do it. But you have to learn how to do it, because life is expensive. It's hard and it's expensive. You know, you're gonna have emergencies you need money for. You're going to have, you know, in our case, we're trying to save up to buy a house. It's not easy. I'll tell you, the first time I bought a house, I lived in Orlando, Florida, and I'd never been a homeowner before. I'm like, I want to buy a house because that's a great investment for your money. That's a great way to make more money, buying a house. It's the single most expensive, valuable thing that you will own, okay? You know, and then buying a house, when you pay for it, hopefully it continues to go up in value. So then when you eventually do sell it, you're going to get everything you paid for it back, plus the extra money that you sell it for, if you've kept it in good shape and it goes up in value. So, you know, that's the single best investment you can do, is to buy a house. But you know, it's hard for people to save money. When I was buying my first house, I was not married yet. I was single. It was just me and my dog. And I knew I needed to have money for a down payment, for closing costs. You know, the bank wants to see money. You know, you need money. You need cash for a bank to give you a loan, right? So I decided my paycheck, you know, every 2 weeks I got a paycheck. How could I save as much of that, you know, after I pay my rent and pay my car payment and pay my food and my phone bill and my cable and my internet and, you know, my insurance, everything else that you have to pay doesn't leave a lot of money left for a lot of people. So, you know, I just made a conscious decision that, you know, I looked at everything that I was going to go buy, and is it a want or a need, right? If it's a want, I could do without it for now, right? Maybe I'll want it later, but it's not a need. If it's not a need, I'm going to save my money, because saving that money is much more valuable and important for the long-term goals we have than spending it right then and there. So a good example was, it was Florida. It was hot. I liked running, going jogging, but it was so hot outside, right? I'm like, maybe I'll just get a treadmill and I'll put it in my spare bedroom, you know, and then I can have music playing and I can just run right there. That way I can just go take a shower after it and go to work. So I was going to buy an $800 treadmill, you know, but then I stopped and I said, well, that's okay. Let me look. Is that a need or a want? That's a want, because I can still go run outside for free, right? So I canceled that order. Didn't buy the treadmill. I eventually bought it after I bought my house, but I didn't buy it then, right? Because it was just a want, not a need. I didn't need it to survive. So I didn't buy it. Long story short, I ended up saving money. Like, you know, instead of, I stopped going out to eat. I didn't go to restaurants. I started cooking my own food at home. You know, and I ate things like, I ate cereal every night, a box of cereal. That was like 4 or 5 meals. you know, a bag of rice. I would make rice and potatoes and vegetables and just simple things, but it's so inexpensive, and it helped me over time save up that money. So I want my kids to learn how to save their money. When you get money, you don't have to go spend it. Save it. You're going to need it for other things down the road. All right, guys, so enough of that preaching to my kids. Today's Bisaya word of the day is vampire. That's the English version. So in Bisaya, it is vampira. Vampira. Okay, so I don't know if vampires are real. Maybe they are. Maybe they aren't. I don't know. Are they? Do you guys think they're real? Kind of scare me, right? So I'm going to give you a joke, though, you can say. So everybody knows what a vampire is, but maybe they've never seen one. What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampira? What do you get when you cross a snowman with a vampira? You don't have snowmen in the Philippines, I know. You get frostbite. Frostbite. You know, because snowmen are made of ice and snow, and it's Frosty. And Frosty the Snowman. Frosty the Snowman. Anyway, that's a good joke. Your kids will like it. All right, guys, so thank you very much. Oh, I made a new intro for my channel and a new outro for my channel. So comment down below if you like it or if I should keep working on it. It was the first one I did, and I didn't have a lot of time, so I just kind of threw one together, but I think it looks pretty good. So let me know what you guys think. Thanks for watching. Bye. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Papa Tom. I'm a part of Etching's life. And in today's vlog, I want to show you guys some more items from estate sales that I sell on eBay. So this is for all of you out there that might be thinking about, you know, selling some things on eBay, or maybe you go to garage sales or estate sales and you're just looking for a few ideas of some other items that you haven't heard of. I mean, that's how I figured out the items to sell. I watched other people's videos and I saw the brands and the things that they were buying and how much they were selling them for, and said, oh, I can find that too. So I'm going to show you some of the things I've picked up that have recently sold. So just to give you some more tips. And then I'm going to actually print some. I've got 2 items that sold overnight, so I'll print and ship those, and I'll show you how you do the shipping and how you calculate the cost and all that stuff. It's pretty easy here on eBay. So guys, also check out my new intro for my videos and my new outro for my videos, and let me know what you guys think of it. I just put those together last night. It's the first time I've made those, so I'm interested to see if you guys like them or if you think I need to keep practicing and work on it again. All right, guys, so we'll get right to it. So first item I want to show you that I picked up and sold was, this was a Bisaya brand. It's a cycling jersey. So oftentimes I'll pick up these cycling jerseys, especially the unique looking ones. They don't always sell for like a high dollar amount, but I kind of look at, when I pick things up, if I'm trying to find things that I can make 20 bucks or more on, okay? Because 20 bucks each time adds up, right? You have to find 5 things and you've made $100. So who couldn't use $100? So I like selling bike jerseys because people buy them. You know, they know they're going to get them dirty. The wheels spin and the mud goes flying up and they get dirty and stained. So I don't think people like to spend a lot of money for them. So that's why I think they buy them on eBay, because they're used, so they're not nearly as much as they were going to pay at a bike shop. So they always sell pretty well. I don't usually sit on them very long. But this one was I saw this one in the guy's closet. It was a size 6XL, so it's a pretty big size. I sold it for $22.50 plus $5.50 they paid me for shipping, so 28 bucks. So I sold it for 28 bucks. You know, remember, I paid $1 for it. They're very easy to sell. They're lightweight. It had a unique pattern on it. I don't know, Campagnolo. It's made in Italy. So for those that are familiar with biking, that's probably a brand they've heard of. You know, when I list my items, I kind of describe them very simply. You know, that it's a bike jersey, 3 pockets, made in Italy. It's 100% polyester. I do the measurements so people can kind of get an idea if they want, because it cuts down on returns for items that don't fit. So I sold that one. Let me see the next thing I sold here. Oh, found, yeah, okay, so these were a pair of Adidas. They call these the three stripe. So Adidas has a line of items, shirts, pants, shorts. The three stripe is a pretty popular item. So when I see the three stripe track shorts, three stripe jackets, three stripe shirts, things like that, I usually pick those up because they sell pretty well. I think they sell more in European countries than they do in America. It always reminds me of like the mafia movies, like the uh, the guys that are like the low level mafia members, always wearing like the track suits. But anyways, these are, I don't know if they were vintage or not, but they're blue with a bright orange three stripe on it. But these are the pictures I take of the item, so to give you an idea of how you can take pictures and so that your buyers can see them and they can zoom in on those pictures too to get a better detail. I always take a picture of the tags so they can see the style number. Yeah, so that's the date. Adidas puts a date thing in there. So this was produced in May of 2014. So not really a vintage item, but like 7 years old. The three stripe brand. Adidas is a German company. I think they pronounce it in Germany Adidas. So we say Adidas here in America, but it's Adidas. But yeah, I sold those for about 28 bucks, plus they paid me $6 for the shipping on it. So, this person paid what, $34 for this pair of used, and they left me a comment. They were very happy with them. So, always keep your eye out for those three striped, and if they're in good condition, there's people out there that'll buy those because they cost a lot more in the stores. The next item I want to show you, this one's a cool one. So I'd never heard of this brand before, and I'll probably never see it again. But when it comes to sweaters, wool sweaters, vintage wool sweaters, this kind of a style is like a Nordic style, Nordic pattern, and that's very popular for some reason. I don't know why. I would never wear this, but um, it's a very well made sweater. It has this little um, like a metal circle logo that's like sewn onto it. It looked like it'd never been worn, to be honest. So I picked it up without even researching it because I know that Nordic pattern is a very popular Scandinavian type pattern, and the brand I'd never heard of it, so I knew it wasn't a common, Walmart type brand, that it was probably something from a European country. So I picked it up. As you can see, I sold it for 50 bucks, and they paid me $8 for shipping, so it doesn't cost me anything to ship it to them. So they paid 48 bucks someone paid me 48 bucks for this sweater. So, pick it up for $1, sell it for 48. So like I said, I try to keep $20 as the low end, just because I don't have a lot of time. So for 20 bucks, it's easy that's worth it for me to find 10 things. I mean, that's a couple $100. So, 50 bucks is awesome. So when you see sweaters with that pattern, wool sweaters, I don't really. So when it comes to sweaters, guys, I totally ignore all the acrylic sweaters. Don't ever buy an acrylic sweater, no matter what pattern's on it, what it looks like, what it feels like, how much you like it. People don't buy acrylic. But anyway, the brand is Kari Tra. Like I said, never heard of it. It's made in China. But there's a picture of the little logo that was sewn on there. So when you see unique items that you've never heard of, and I look at a lot of clothing, so I knew it was kind of a, you can also Google on the internet to get like information on the company and stuff. So I mean, I think I took my description right from the Kari Tra website somewhere. It's a wool synthetic blend. Yeah, 70% wool, 30% polyamide. So yeah, I was kind of happy that sold. It sold pretty quickly too. And let's see here. The last item I was going to show you was something as simple as a deck of playing cards. So I was at one estate sale, and it was in the guy's cigar room, and there was like a chest, and it had a bunch of playing cards in it. So this one it's a deck of souvenir playing cards. You can see the date right on there. It says 1995. the Salvador Dali Museum, so that's where he got them from. So it's the cards have the the artist Salvador Dali's artwork on them or something, but it was still sealed, and you can tell they pulled off the price sticker, but it's still sealed in the box. Dali playing cards, made in Austria. So anyways, I grabbed those. Someone paid me 36 bucks for this deck of cards, and I don't even think I paid $1 for it. I think I got like a box that had 8 or 9 different decks of playing cards, and I also had some cigar pipes and some other knickknacks, which I've sold as well. So, for 36 bucks for a deck of playing cards, yeah, it's like picking up a $36 bill. So that just gives you an idea, guys. So, don't be afraid to pick things, especially if they're new and they're still sealed in the package. People will buy those. I mean, it's a collector's item for somebody that, really appreciates Salvador Dali. So anyway, guys, those are the few things I wanted to show you. So here's back to my main page. So every morning when I wake up, it's 5:45 right now. So before I get ready for work, I do my eBay thing. So I've got 2 items, it tells me here, that are sold and I need to ship. So I'm going to show you how we ship things. So they sold overnight. So I'm just always going to click on my tasks. So print labels and ship. So it's going to show me that I have 2 items that sold that are ready to ship. So I sold a Lily Pulitzer Twyla dress, and I took a best offer on it for 20 bucks because it's been sitting here for a while. And then I sold a Boston Proper 2X small shirt. So I sold that for $18. But let me show you what this Lily Pulitzer. Lily Pulitzer is a brand that I almost always buy it when I see it. The floral stuff that she does always sells. It's what the women like. It's what they want. It's very pretty. This one was not a colorful floral one. This one was a green. So I didn't get as much for it, and it sat here for a little while. And it's not the most sexy kind of dress. It looks more like a very... Why is my internet not opening? Okay, so just to show you, so I had it on sale. I was really trying to get 36 for it, so I took 20 just because I've had it for a while, and I just wanted to get it out of my inventory. So it's it's in excellent condition. It looks like it hadn't really been worn. So the brand is Lily Pulitzer, so you can see the label there. She writes it in the script. Lily Pulitzer. So that stuff always sells. The colorful stuff, and if you're a lady watching, the pretty floral designs that Lily Pulitzer has. It's very unique. It's very very attractive, and so it's not the I don't know. I want to call this like I don't know what to call this dress really. It's got bell sleeves. Oh, it was a mostly silk cotton blend dress, so it's a very lightweight dress. Anyways, I sold it for 20 bucks just to get rid of it. So let me show you how I do how we ship things. So all right, so when you see the items that you sold, click on the purchase shipping label. And the great thing about clothes, guys, is most of it you have to weigh items. So you can only ship things first class that weigh 16 ounces or less. So that's 1 pound. So that means the item, the bag you're shipping it in, the tape on the shipping label, everything. So once you get the item packaged and everything's done, then you're going to have to weigh it. Let me show you my scale. So I have a nice little scale that I've used. And it weighs it by the ounce. So anything that's over 16 ounces, you're going to have to use a priority shipping, which is going to cost more for shipping. So first class shipping, 16 ounces or 1 pound or less, the max it's going to cost you to ship it in the United States is like $5.85. So usually it depends on what part of the country. I live in Florida, so if I'm shipping it to California, I'm going to pay the most. It's going to be like $5.85 to $6. But anyways, I've already got it packaged. So I've already got the dress inside of a thank you bag. Inside, I print a packing slip, print packaging slip, because everybody wants to get a, it's going to look like this right here. So I've got that inside the bag. Oops, let me close that. So I've already got it sealed. So I've already weighed it. It weighs 10 ounces. Okay, so it's in my bag. So how you're going to select first class shipping, and it tells you only up to 16 ounces. So, and here's where you put in your weight. So it's 10 ounces is how much it weighs. Actually, it weighs 9.8 ounces, but when I put the shipping label on, it's probably going to come close to 10. So I'm just putting 10 ounces. So this tells me that it's going to be shipped to California. I sell a lot of stuff to California because California is way overpriced. So people buy a lot of stuff online from other states. So anyways, the shipping cost is going to be $4.68. You can see that down there. So she paid me for shipping. She paid me, oh, I actually charged $7 for shipping. So I thought it was going to have to go priority mail, to be honest, but it weighs less than I thought it weighed. So anyways, she paid for the shipping, and actually she paid a couple bucks more than the actual cost was, but that's okay because that extra money you get for if there's any change left over from shipping helps you offset the cost of your supplies, because you still have to buy tape, you still have to buy paper, you still have to buy ink for your printer, you still have to buy the shipping bags and all that stuff. So it's not like you're ripping somebody off. That's helping to cover the cost of your shipping products. So anyways, once you put in the weight, 10 ounces, and you've selected the service first class package, and you're sure that that's right, click on purchase shipping label, and it's going to, eBay is going to pay for the postage and give you a label to print, and they're going to deduct that money from what that person paid you. And once a day they transfer your day's sales into your bank account that you've set up with them. So they'll transfer the money in, which was 20 bucks. Well, she paid me $27, but they're going to subtract $4.68 because I paid for the shipping. Basically, I charged it through them, and then the rest will just get sent to my bank account. So guys, it prints your shipping label. All you're going to do is cut the shipping label off. You're going to tape it to your package, and then you're going to drop that off to the post office. So it's literally that simple. So you too can go find things. You don't have to go to estate sales. You can go to garage sales. Garage sales are fun. You can go to garage sales. You can go to the Goodwills if you want, the thrift stores in your neighborhood. You can find all kinds of stuff any place you want to go look. But anyway, guys, I hope that helps some of you out there. If you have any questions about any of that, go ahead and put them in the comments, and I'll try to answer them for you. But yeah, have a great day, guys. Bye.